All right, I'm gonna put up this Bayliner video in a little bit. I gotta edit it, but this is another day, and things I just noticed about it is when you put the snap-ons right here, it got the poles that go underneath there to hold it up so the water runs off of them. So there's a pole right there, but they got adjustments to go up and down. So me, like a meathead, I put them all the way up, and then I wasn't able to put the buttons on. Now I have this right here for this cleat right here on the front end. See the cleat right there? And there's a cleat all the way there on the back end. But what I'm looking for is, I'm taking all this off because I'm looking to see if there's a place to hang fender bumpers, because I did not see any cleats for fender bumpers. So that's why I'm taking this off. I'm only taking it halfway off. And then also I got to measure the front driver's side area, because we're going to be putting the depth sounder fish finder, and it's a pretty small area, so we got to see how much space is available on there. So I'll let you know the measurements, and if I find any cleats to hang the fender bumpers. Okay, I'm going to go into more depth video about the boat itself later on, but right now I just want to show you there's no fender bumper cleats anywhere in or on the boat. I would probably put a fender bumper cleat somewhere right here or up here, a fender bumper cleat, and probably a fender bumper cleat. Actually, I'd probably put one kind of right here, because you don't want them all the way towards the front and all the way towards the back of your boat, because then the side can still rub. So there is a rub rail, but you need fender bumper cleats to tie your boat off. And look at this, I'm looking at this right now. Look at how that screw was put in from Bayliner. That screw's not all the way in right there. Let me show you closer. From the top, oh, you can't really see it from the top, but that screw, that's not all the way in. That's not screwed all the way in right there. But also, what I wanted to do was measure this. This is the area that you have to put your fish finder right here. It cannot go under the dashboard, or it'll be right here. And it could be mounted right here or right here, but when you sit down, I'm short, so I can't see it right there. So the fish finder base has to be mounted right here. Now there's room here to mount stuff, and that's about it. There's not a lot of room on this dashboard. So right here you have 4 inches between there and there, and right here where it probably is going to be mounted, there's about 11 inches to mount it. So if I mount it right here, but the bad thing is it normally stands up out this way, which I would try to prop it up to stand back. So this is where the fish finder would go, and there's 11 inches to work with it right here. And the access to put the fish finder, it's going to be kind of hard, because here's your access for the fish finder. I see your panel right there, and there's wire. The wire runs all the way, but you're going to have to run it through. Gotta get this out. This one's hard. This is where you're gonna have to run through underneath to try to get into there. See, so I'm gonna actually have to have somebody put their arm through there as I'm trying to feed the cord through here. There's the speaker, there's all the wires, and there's the back, so I got access to there. So I'm actually gonna have to have somebody's arm through there as I'm trying to run a fish wire up through there. So it's gonna be possible. And then I'm not gonna drill up through here. I'm just gonna bring it around through here and put it through here for the fish finder. And I'm not even drilling the transom for the mount, but I will have to drill through the fiberglass to add cleats onto the boat. And a cleat is gonna be somewhere right here. Somewhere right here is gonna be a cleat, or I could mount it on the gunnel on this side, but I do have to put cleats on the boat. And I probably am going to do it myself, and man, this is brand spanking new. I would really hate to drill the fiberglass, and I don't know why Bayliner would not have had cleats for fenders. With the cleats that they give you, one cleat is all the way up here towards the front right here, and that's the tie off, and then the other cleat is all the way on the back, and that's another tie off. So this boat, it's a 16-foot boat, but there's no tie offs in the middle. But I would rather a fender bumper probably in this area right here, or a little bit up, like maybe to this area right here, and a fender bumper right here. or even 3 fender bumpers. 1, 2, 3 fender bumpers, but there are no cleats on the inside. So I have to either go buy some cleats and drill them myself or take it to a shop. But when you're drilling fiberglass, it's not different. You don't just start with the drill bit. You need a different bit to start with, because if you just start drilling in this, you're gonna chip the glass. You're gonna chip or crack the glass. So you need a different bit to start, and then you could drill that, and then you could put whatever you need in there. But it just, I'm just worried. I mean, that's just a brand new boat, man. I'm jack of all trades, master of none. I'm probably gonna do it myself, but I'm worried about chipping the glass on the boat. All right, either way, time to go get a fish finder.